Hello there, Aquarius, and welcome to your Oracle messages. This is where we find out what Spirit wants you to know at the time that you receive this. And at the end of the reading, we're going to find out what your future self is blessed with, along with a special channeled message from Spirit to you. Now, let's begin and find out what is your Oracle from Spirit. And this is for Aquarius and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, you've got a soulmate here. Now, perhaps you are questioning whether or not this is a good compliment for you. It is. Now, some of you, you may be getting ready to meet a new soulmate. And Spirit wants you to trust that this is your soulmate. I can't help but see strong love here. So let's get a little bit more about the soulmate. Okay. Wow, there's something strong coming through. You're getting strong omens about this. You're getting strong omens about a soul mate. And there's something going on where you're noticing spiritual guides coming through here, wanting you to notice and to speak to them as well, to help you get confirmation about something here with a soulmate. Now, let's get a little bit more with this soulmate and what's important for you to know, Aquarius. Oh, I almost called you Sagittarius. That's weird. So that might be a clue. There may be someone that has Sagittarius placements in their chart. Okay, let's get a little bit more about this soulmate. This is a new adventure. And I do feel that it is it's going to be a new adventure, okay? Now, whether you've got this person in your life or not, you are in this place of savoring the wonders of the world. Okay, this is you're coming into a place where it's almost like this dream or this vision of a great complement or companion. The distance is shortening here. And you can look forward to some type of fun and enjoyment and doing something different with someone. Now, if you don't have a person in your life right now that is a good compliment for you, in the meantime, look for things to savor in the meantime, because it's not if, it's when they arrive. And there's something about you having an advantage point here about being in this hot air balloon. So you're seeing something in a different perspective, and that in itself could be the adventure. Seeing someone, maybe even brand new, for the first time, even though maybe you know them. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Oh my gosh, okay. I wish I would have said it too. Anyhow, remember when I said Sagittarius? Well, temperance is associated with Sagittarius. In the meantime, whether you're with your soulmate or soulmates, right? Because a soulmate in your life is someone that feels like a good compliment. But we also, I shouldn't say that just factually there, because we do have soulmates that can even be like rivals in a sense. But look at how we're getting along here. So obviously you know what kind of soulmate this is. Spirit is saying that you've arrived on time. There's no rushing and forcing or pushing. And now that could also be a clue to this soulmate for you, Aquarius. Something is aligned here. And with this angel of temperance, it's not just about finding this easiness, but there is a true balance here. So let's get a little bit more about this temperance. Yeah, temperance is also an angel that is reminding you that patience is worth it. This card just kind of flew to the side, so I feel like we should look at it. Because look at this, you're cherishing yourself. And I am seeing that you are embodying this angel of temperance. You're finding your place where you're just soothed by this time, this moment. You're not controlled by outer circumstances because you're controlling more of the inner world, right? And how we are reacting to the outer world. But there is something really precious and beautiful going on with, your path is being exposed to you, or a new path. This adventure is slowly but surely being exposed to you. You see that path right there? But in the meantime, there's no rush, is what Spirit is saying. And also, when it comes to relationships, or this significant and important one, that's another thing. We're not rushed in this. We're taking our time, proceeding softly, slowly. Oh, look at High Priestess. Ooh, I love this. Okay, I feel that you really have aligned with something really true and pure, because you've had to go through and witness and maybe also help others through their own karmic lessons. It's like coming out of what seemed like a crisis almost for some of you, or helping others that have been in a place of crises. You're now conserving your energy and keeping things sacred. And if you notice the temperance and the high priestess and cherishing self, that's exactly what you're doing. And I love when this high priestess comes out with the scrolls here. This is so cool, because I was just telling you too, Aquarius, that it's being revealed slowly. The path is being revealed. Look at that. The scroll is unfolded just a little bit. You're seeing the beginning. So this is the beginning. The beginning is cherishing self more and more and more. And I can't help but see something here too, where it's just so spiritually aligned and orchestrated. A spiritual, take this if it resonates, but I mean, to me, it looks like a very spiritual connection. So it's like you're already divinely connected here. Okay, I know this might sound funny, but the temperance here, the 2 cups, well, I don't even know if kids even do this these days, but when I was a kid, we would take those cups and then you like poke a hole and put a string through, and then you use it as a telephone. So that's like, yeah, there's something here, like a psychic connection here. Or maybe just one that just defies logic, that goes beyond normal time, space, and reality. Pisces is coming through with the high priestess. You're renewing your life. This is part of the first of the scroll being unfolded. And if you haven't listened to your scrolls reading, maybe you'd want to listen to your scrolls reading, okay? Those were published last week. Anyhow, renewing your life. Radiant vitality is filling my life. And that's exactly what it is. Oh, and remember we're talking about, okay, I want to go back to where this is, I forgot to make that point about the veil, or the path is being revealed. Now look at the veil behind the high priestess. See how it's kind of halfway down? Or we should say it's at the beginning of the crescent, the waxing here. So radiant vitality is filling up my life. If you feel the need that it is time to declutter, if you have, good for you. You're taking charge. This is not only the scroll, your scroll. This is also you redoing your contract. In fact, you are having the freedom to redesign, or just design your own life blueprint. Less conforming, more creating. Okay. This clutter card, or this renewing your life, there's another card that wants to come out with this. Let's see. Oh, I was getting this message. Okay, this is okay. Oh, okay. If you've already been doing this, good, right? Whatever you want to let go of, do it, because that's actually propelling you to launch your journey. It is like the launching pad of launching your journey in a very fearless way. Because look, you're an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. And look at how we've got rid of what we don't need and just taking what we do need. And look where your destination is here too. But it's not about the destination. It's about enjoying the journey. I mean, really enjoy the adventure. The seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. That's you embodying this high priestess. She or he has done something here where we're keeping it pure. And now you know why. Your soul has been planted with seeds of grace. Seeds of grace means, you know, without a doubt, you're coming into your own alignment of your goods. Now, you also would resonate most likely with the last SOS reading, and that video link is in the description if you feel like listening to that. And since the seeds have already been planted, Temperance is saying, oh, Temperance is saying, patience, right? Now, you get to just cherish self. Take it easy, because you're giving birth. I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. Okay, so this high priestess, notice how he or she, whatever, not saying anything, right? Because you're giving birth. You don't need to say anything. You are this dynamic energy that is coming into the world. The world needs to get prepared for you. It's not the other way around. A sense of real belonging here, especially for those that may have felt a little out. It's not that. It's just that you're so unique and rare and different. What else? I see this high priestess entering into that gestation period, which is you, then going into the Empress. And the Empress would be right after the high priestess, but it doesn't matter. I'm just saying that it's like it's going from high priestess, which is gestating here, right? Natural cycles, just like the moon. When human beings are pregnant, the woman is like pregnant for what, 9 months, right? That's a normal natural cycle, right? There are other, factors that changes that, but mostly we can count on that. It's exactly the same thing. And so Empress is bringing in more fertility. So be at peace. You do heal rifts. You are a mender. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is Temperance too. So Temperance is indicating a time where restoration is taking place, and perhaps with an important soulmate where we can heal and mend something important. If there's something or someone maybe that you want to heal, this is a good indication that both parties are ready and open for this. Let's get more about mending bridges. I know you're mending an ending. What did I just say? You're mending an ending, healing an ending. And creating your own bridge. if you look at the water here, so the high priestess knows about cycles, and with, Pisces here, we've got the water. Okay, so think of that as the bridge here, staying in tune with what you know is correct and right here. Yes, someone may want to come and clear something up. That could be. But if not, Pisces, know that you've already dissolved the situation here. You've already come aligned with something new, trusting. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So there was some type of deception at play here. Let's see what else. And yeah, high priestess can be hiding secrets here too. So, someone might be holding some secrets. Yeah, hang in there because you are giving birth, right? There is something about a changed perspective. Let's get more about this hanged man for you, because you're giving birth to a new dynamic energy. So hang in there. Someone also may have gone through, Pisces. Take it if it resonates. If you've been dealing, if this will resonate for those that were dealing with someone that they were being deceptive, or perhaps they just couldn't be honest and truthful for whatever reason. It's like they've gone under some type of fire of their own about it. Look at that, unrequited love. Okay, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Look, there's something here where you are mending what ended. You're healing something that could have gone down a road of destructiveness, actually. Because I was getting this thing about cloudiness, destructiveness, because if we're clouded for too long, we can't find our way. So look at that. Just hang in there when it comes to a soulmate, a divine love, or perhaps you're, wanting to have some type of fulfillment with a certain companion. That's going to happen as long as you're ready and willing to not even give your time and your energy to something or someone where you already know it's not enough. Notice the hands are behind the back. It's like, there's distance, there's space. You might have found out too, because you have aligned with this place where you are gravitating to a higher frequency that this no longer even turns you on. Yeah, because you're attracting a romantic love or what you deserve right now in this moment. Really, you are meant to cherish self. There could be something about garden or flowers that could be speaking to you, roses. You're just really enjoying, sensual pleasures here that feel good to you. Allowing your senses to feel alive. So it is important to be in this place that you're right here in this moment. You're right where Spirit wants you to be, because as you are in this moment right now, not pulled into the future or the past or someone, who, what, when, where, that's a trap in itself. You're allowing this to unfold, the soul of your blueprint to unfold naturally. Knowing you're truly guided here. You're just remembering. And yes, you're calling in your soulmate. Now, I was talking about soulmates, right? We have good ones and ones that are challenging for a reason. Divine timing is working in when it comes to a significant soulmate in your life. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. You're coming together here. They're already with you spiritually. Let's get more with this soulmate that you're calling in, because there is a wave of support And also, your mission will be seen, your voice will be heard. You're coming into a time where you're feeling more aligned with a soul tribe, or you will. You've known each other before. You deserve love. Look at this. This is a past. This will just have a soul resonance, whether you know, believe in the past life thing or not. But yeah, it's a past life relationship. You've known each other before. Oh my goodness. It's not if, it's just when. It's when you know you deserve love fully, wholly. When you're not looking for it. That's the secret. It's when you're not looking for it. It's already seeking you. You just have to be in this place, which I know you can do this. You already have. You're just, you know, you've arrived right on time. There's nothing more you got to do. Well, maybe I was wrong. You got to listen with your heart. Okay, trust the messages that you receive from your heart. And also, when it comes to communication, because there could definitely be someone here, Aquarius, that maybe there's some apologies, you know, and you may need to be willing to hear someone out. Now, what you want to do with it is up to you because, you know, again, there's this message that there's not enough to keep something going, but perhaps how we are in that relationship, it's changing for a healthier way. Okay. But yeah, you're listening to the messages that you receive from your heart because you're receiving sacred downloads, sacred messages, messages from your higher self. Let's get more with listening with your heart. Oh yeah, true love. Oh my God, this is a romance of a lifetime. Okay, listen with your heart. Your heart is opening. It's guiding you to deepen your bond here to a place of having truth. We've got a true soulmate here, okay? This is a true love. It won't have you questioning things either. And merging into grace, you're opening your soul to grace. That's just so fitting because you've already had your soul be planted with seeds of grace. Now you get to emerge into grace, which means this is a time and an era and a chapter for you to enjoy things being easier, taking it easy. The merge has already begun. See, I was telling you right into the, you're merging or going from the priestess into the high priestess. That is attraction, abundance, feeling pampered in life. You know how how it resonates for you. Love yourself first because you can and you have the time, the means, the resources. Putting yourself first. Again, also why your hands are behind your back. Because you've changed something here when it comes to how much you do for others or a situation versus how much you're doing for yourself. And you better believe that your ability to preserve something is highly attractive. It is coming to you. There's no doubt, Aquarius, there's no doubt it's coming to you. So feel abundant enough that you get a chance to cherish yourself, to spoil yourself. And also there's a sense of, you know, going back to this deception energy, it just be nice, right? To have someone take accountability. Now, if you get that, great. If not, well, that's okay. We've healed from it. Healing family issues. your love life benefits, or you are benefiting right now because you have forgiven your parents or something when it comes to upbringing here. This is that renewing your life. You're renewing a new contract, right? A new way of redesigning your life blueprint, the way you want it to be played out. What else? This is your rebirth. You're getting a second chance at rebirthing yourself in the soil that you want to come from this time around. Like, you know where you've been planted when you first came here, right? The parents or wherever you came from. We know. But you're enjoying your bloom. You are the blossom. And you have gone through the death and the rebirth of your own soul's evolution, which means you, by nature, dropped your own seeds to reproduce yourself into a more evolved version of yourself. And that means relationships evolve with you. And this is why you're summoning true magic in your life, because your soul has already been planted with seeds of grace. Now, believe that magic is abounding in your life. Watch things just suddenly appear. Watch things just get easier. That's magic. Stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, or bring you who and what it is that you want, because you're aligned right here. Spirit says you are the offering. So you don't have to do any more. You are the offering. Keep an open mind. Oh boy. Oh, you're going to have to keep an open mind, though. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Let's see if we can get a little clue about this. Keep an open mind. Maybe someone you would just never even think of. Okay, this is good. Okay, so it's going to influence your either your religious path or upbringing, or your spiritual path, or the path that you're pursuing for major personal growth. So this is someone that also has an open mind, like you. Someone who's seeking more. So this is a very influential soulmate here, right? Remember I was telling you, it's a spiritual connection. It defies, this time, space, and reality. What else? Nope, that is actually it. Okay, let me check one more time. Hold on. Oh, maybe there is one more. Right now, yeah, you are separated in the physical, but not for long. It's just a physical separation, but you're actually not separate. Your partner is on the horizon. They're with you spiritually. You've already called them in. Time to disconnect from the world. And that could be because some of you might be comparing your progress with others, or comparing your life with others. It's so easy to do. Or maybe it's just time to not be around by too much distractions, noises, a fast-paced world, whatever it is. Take time to treat yourself and retreat. And maybe, time to cherish someone that you care about and disconnect from what's the usual. Okay, let's see. Oh, hold on, Aquarius. Let me just double check. There's another thing that's coming through. Okay, you just like Pisces. Okay, hold on. What else? Okay, just like Pisces, you two are getting a different message, a different oracle. So I don't know if I need to just have these out or not. Let's see. There's a little separate message here for you, Aquarius. This is for Aquarius. Yeah, you know what? I was backing up too. So my energy is telling me that you have already distanced yourself. And so it's you've done a good job. And what you are witnessing now is how much you are valued. So the challenge, the pain, it had a purpose. Maybe it did have you questioning, are you worthy? Oh my God, yes, you are. It's the other way around. They weren't really worthy enough for you. But we all have to keep in mind too that we all come into these experiences with one another to experience, to learn, to grow. Uniqueness is your soul signature. Own it fully. Here you are emerging into grace, bringing that new and dynamic energy into the world and feeling proud to do so. Yeah, your soul is calling for rest. Look at this. Look how this person is resting. Even in the hangman, we're like, nope, we're not doing it. Got our hands behind our back so we don't do more. Rest. That's your soul's blueprint activated here. See, the scroll is unfolding, telling you to rest. That's the first part. Well, I thought your reading was getting over, but oh, yeah, their downgrade is their karma. Yours is peace. See how you're renewing your life? Something or someone, somehow it will become evident if it's not, that you were, in a way, their karmic teacher. You took the high road or saw something here and you knew better. So what's coming to you is true love. True soul mate or soulmates that see your vision, your purpose, your mission. Let go, it's unfolding. See how the hands are behind the back? Yeah, light doesn't chase, it reveals. You're their karma. And so this is telling me that, Spirit is really putting a lot of proof in ways that only shows up for you, that speak to you, letting you know that you were their karma. Light doesn't chase, right? You are the light. Okay, in the meantime, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I'm like speaking weird. Okay, study more, grow your gift, learn more about what you are good at. You will gain more materially. Study more and grow your gift. And you are in this place of taking what you've studied, what you've learned, what you're mastering, and putting it into action. In fact, Spirit is saying you are in a place where you're a light bearer. You can't help but do that. Your uniqueness is your soul signature. Light doesn't chase, because you don't. You run with light. That's what you do. You run with light. There are people who love that light, and there are people it burns, right? Well, you've done enough. You've taught them enough. What they do with the burn is their business. Your burn only redefined you, it only helped you actually align more into this true love, because you're not having to repeat a soul connection in a way that it was maybe triggering, drama, conflicting. Yeah, you're healing the past. You're stepping into the future with strength and clarity. My cards are just falling off. Okay, Okay, now the cards that fell down, hold on. I thought I had a bunch of cards that fell off. So let me just look and see. No, oh, okay, well, it was just those two. So maybe it's that's the message right there. It's only a few that will fall off. So don't worry. Especially if this hasn't, some don't want the light, don't drag them. This could be not just on a personal level, but maybe even a professional level, right? You keep studying, you keep doing you, okay? Others will catch up, right? But you got to remember too, Aquarius, you're very, future, um, future base here, which is a blessing. The signs are sacred. Spirit is speaking. In fact, what you had to, endure when it came to a very challenging and maybe, karmic kind of situation is that it actually forged this path to this true love. Yeah, you do hear messages from Spirit. See, look at that. That's the High Priestess. You're a clear channel for messages from Spirit. So notice these things that arrive and show up that speak to you. This is the scroll. This is how you're reading your scroll. Those signs that speak to you. See, there's a reason why that card fell out. And very soon, I also see that, in the time being, you don't have to worry when it comes to figuring out too much, Aquarius, because very soon it will become clear. You just keep getting clear about what you will not tolerate, what's not negotiable for you. That helps you get clear. That helps who and what you want come to you now. All right, now, is there any more? Nope, that is it, Aquarius. But let me just double check. Okay, because there's Aquarius. Got a lot going on here. Let me just see. Is there anything more for Aquarius? Okay, hold on, Aquarius. You are actually needing something a little extra special for your reading, Aquarius. All right, hold on. There's an extra special other oracle deck that wants to give you a message here. So let's see. This is the mystical wisdom. Let's see what the mystical wisdom has to say for you that Spirit wants to share. Spirit's changed things up on me too, apparently. Okay, Aquarius. Take a leap of faith. Aquarius, you definitely will resonate with the last SOS reading with the dove spirit on the thumbnail. Look at the dove. Okay, look, take a leap of faith. Peace. All is well. Spirit wants you to take a leap of faith with something or someone and not to question it. And that could also be just taking a leap of faith, what you already are divinely talented with. Make an effort. Great love is worth the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so we're needing to take a leap of faith on, let's see. Make an effort. Okay, I know it can be hard. Oh my God, a restart is not a setback. It can be hard because we do feel heartbroken by that in some way, disappointed, especially when we feel like we've, have to start over. But it's not a setback. Study more about what you really want. But whatever, if it comes to your money or your relationship or whatever progress that you felt you've had to restart in, just take a leap of faith. Keep continuing is what Spirit is saying. This is this whole thing about making the effort. Yeah, you were chosen to lead. Spirit chose you before you were even born. Spirit entrusted you with power because Spirit knew that you would use it in a way that not only benefits you, but benefits others. So yes, you were chosen to lead. Trust your power. There are going to be things that are going to only help ramp you up. So look for spiritual technology, metaphysical tools, intuitive insights that help ramp you up. I just said that. It's going to happen. Absolutely. Support is coming from every direction. Spiritual technology, metaphysical tools, intuitive insights that help ramp you up. Also, Spirit is saying, take this if it resonates. I feel that it will. Spirit just said that you were born in disguise for a reason until this whole leadership power, the time to really reveal something comes out, because you are definitely getting downloads that are unexplainable. Visions and dreams carry Spirit's voice inside of you, your mind, your heart. This is why you have to trust what you're listening when it comes to what your heart is saying. Your heart remembers more than the mind does. Let's get a little bit more about visions and dreams carry Spirit's voice. Okay, you got to go into the Four of Swords is what I'm seeing. Get into that meditation, rest mode, stillness. The more still you are, the more things actually come to you, the more attractive you are, because Spirit is speaking to you. Remember when your soul is resting? That's how Spirit speaks the loudest, because you're at rest, you're at ease, you're accessible. Okay, now that truly is it. All right, now Aquarius, let's find out, what is your future self blessed with that you're going to enjoy? What is Aquarius's future self blessed with? Oh, look at, oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. Revealing radiance. My light illuminates the world. What did I tell you? Oh my goodness, wow. Yeah, see, sometimes I question things that I hear from Spirit, but then when things come out like this, I don't question it. When I heard that, Aquarius, that you were born in disguise. So yeah, you might have felt like maybe not noticed for whatever reason or whatever. For the right time, your future self is all revealing radiance. And it is because you went against the grain. You know, it's like that oyster having to go against the grit or whatever. I mean, that pain is discovery. Now, don't take the pain like, triggering. It's just, it's something that fortified you. Wow. Okay, beautiful. You are revealing something truly to the world, because you know what it is, Aquarius? It's that the world is finally ready for you. How about that? Again, future Aquarius, your future self arrived right on time. Now, here is your message from Spirit before we end the reading. Aquarius, you are the architect of the unseen future and the seed planter of the new era. Your uniqueness is no longer the anomaly, it's the blueprint. Let your vision breathe into form, and the collective will follow your map. I hope that this was helpful. Love and light. Take care.